Hello and welcome to the second event for Can You Survive this week. If you are tuning back in here, that is because we have another fantastic game that we are about to get started. This is Can You Survive the Great Mountain, and we are ready to begin.
All right, everyone, welcome to Season 5 of the Can You Survive charity event, The Great Mountain. Yay! Woo! 21 of you are going to have a life-changing 4 days here, and one of you is going to be crowned the victor. So I'm really excited for you to experience that, but I have a few words of warning before we get started. So, like the mountain we're about to climb, Survivor is like a mountain, okay? You don't want to go too fast. You might lose your footing or get lost. Same in Survivor. You don't want to think too far ahead. You might end up getting blindsided. So I really recommend that you take this game vote by vote. And I mean vote by vote, because in this game we are introducing a new twist. It is called vote banking, meaning at every tribal that you attend, when you go to the voting booth, you have the opportunity to either vote in that tribal council or save your vote for a future tribal council. Everyone has this opportunity at every tribal council. Now, the sheets in your bags explain the rules even further. I'll go into a few of them here because I'm sure you have some questions. Each player can only bank one vote at a time. So you don't have to worry about someone banking 4 votes or anything like that, but you can have an extra vote in your bag. When you use that vote, the next tribal you attend, you can save another one. So it's not a one use only. It's, when you have it, you can use it, and then when it's gone, you can use it again. Some other rules. Votes banked in the pre-merge will expire at the end of the pre-merge. So you don't have to worry about going into the merge with a lot of extra numbers out there, but it'll start again at the merge, and you can start banking more votes. So what this does to you all as players is, you really can't rest with your alliances. You can't be sure how many numbers are going to be there when you go to vote at tribal council. So you really have to make sure you keep everyone in tow and stay on everyone's good side, because you might not know, which minority alliance member has, something against you and has a couple extra votes up their sleeve. So I hope this keeps you on your toes and kind of creates for some exciting votes as we go through this season. The papers do explain some more, but if you do have any extra questions as we go through it, please talk to myself or Brandon. Pull us aside. I want to make sure everyone fully understands how this is going to work. And there's some rules about tie breaks and things like that, especially on the papers. But please ask, the more questions you can ask earlier, the better. That being said, I hope that's, one fun, interesting twist. But the other fun, interesting twist is we will not be hiking this mountain together. We're going to be hiking in groups. On this mountain, you're going to get a chance to earn the basic necessities to survive over the next 4 days. So this is an important hike for everyone involved. The way that we're going to split up is, we're going to do a little maybe brains versus bronze versus beauty. We're going to have some physical team members. We're going to have some mental team members. We're going to have some social team members. Those are dictated by these bags right here. So we have some bags in green. These are going to be the social players. In gray, these are going to be the physical players. And in purple, these are going to be the mental players. So, come grab your bags.
Let's go! Do not open the bags.
Do not open the bags, just grab your bag and stand with it, yes. I love the hustle.
Andy with the first bag for social. Ned and Aviva with the first for mental, and Mary and maybe Keanu with the first for physical. All right, let's check out who is in one group. They are self-assigning physical, mental, or social.
All right, you guys have self-selected your own group, so the next step is to do our 4-hour hike, get to know the people in your group because it's going to be important as we go through this game.
All right.
That's really all I have for you at this point. We're going to take some shuttles over to the trailhead is not right here. It's a couple of minutes away, so we're going to take some shuttles over there.
So we have our mental crew right here.
You cannot open the back.
Our physical crew right on over here. And our social crew making their way down the hill already right over there.
You can talk, yeah.
All right, so let's come over here so I can talk you through a little bit about what we just saw. So we have officially kicked off the Great Mountain, and the players have self-selected into 3 groups that they will be using, that they will be hiking up the mountain with. So we are going to be going 1 group at a time. The physical group is going to be hiking up the mountain first, and then followed maybe 10 minutes later by the mental group, and then bringing up the rear 10 minutes after that is the social group. So what the players don't know is they are going to be climbing for maybe like an hour and 15, hour and a half. And then we will be pausing at a certain point on the mountain so that they can do a reward challenge. And the supplies for that reward challenge is in those velvet bags that they just selected. So if there is phone service at that point on the mountain, I will be live streaming all of the challenges for you. If for whatever reason, like the fact that we're in the middle of nowhere on a mountain, we don't have service, I will be filming them and we will be posting those reward challenges so that you can at least watch what they were doing, watch how they did, and stuff like that. So we're gonna kind of be, I'm very excited. They each have a different challenge based on the groups that they have selected. So hopefully we'll be coming to you live in maybe 2 hours with the very first thing, but if not, we will be going live as soon as we get to the site that we will be playing the rest of the game on, because these players are starting with a hike, doing a hike and some challenges on the mountain, and then we'll be going to our final location where the whole rest of the game will play out, and we will be live streaming the reward challenges this evening for you. So we'll give you an idea when we're starting later on. Sorry that I didn't give you all a heads up ahead of time, but really good job to all of you that are already here live and tuning in. So we will catch you, fingers crossed, on the mountain, and if not, at the site. So we're so excited. This season is incredible. We have 21 players that I am absolutely so pumped about. They're really, really incredible people, and I'm so excited for y'all to watch them play and to see how another season of Can You Survive shakes out. So catch you soon, and hooray. And keep your Facebook notifications on so you're notified every time we go live. All right, see you on the mountain.